Every time I go on TikTok, I go on YouTube, there's somebody being exposed that everyone previously adored. There are always some influencer, celebrity that creates engaging content, has a kind of slogan, has a rhythm, has a routine that people become attached to. They develop a parasocial relationship with this person. But none of the traits that make up an entertainer are evidence of meaningful integrity. You should not be surprised when you find out that some woman whose makeup routine you liked or aesthetic sensibilities turned out to be some narcissistic abuser. Or guy whose cooking videos you watched or workout videos turned out to be a rapist. Oh my god, I could never have imagined this. They seem so normal. The veil of normalcy, that very specific kind of emulation of the entertainer archetype, it's meaningless. That is not a standard of virtue. And although it's not necessarily evidence that somebody is malevolent in their intentions, I think it's more likely that if somebody is going out of their way to emulate the powerful, wealthy persona of celebrity, even if jester-like and self-deprecating, is evidence that they are invested in a kind of strategy that functions as manipulation to hook you to their content. So if anything, you should have a baseline of distrust rather than enthusiastic attachment to these people. Because really, when you think about it, when you recognize that very specific iteration of Hollywood normalcy, celebrity influencer normalcy, what is normalcy? When somebody is normal, that is a calculated effort. Because people are not innately all the same. That's a mask. That's a red flag for dishonesty. If the entertainers or influencers or whomever that you follow are constantly integrating trends, generalizations, a lot of superficiality into their content, high video production, but with very little insofar as providing any sort of real substance to your life, that should be somebody that you don't romanticize all of this trust and attachment to by default, simply because they're entertaining you.